อ้าวระวังชนหัวระวังกระจับแล้วก็ระวังต่อยหลังหัวนะครับต่อย3 ยกเต็มที่นะครับอ้าวชนมือนะครับ
Referee Olivier Coste checking for the mouthpieces, and we are underway. Originally scheduled as a bantamweight unification bout, now a 3-round battle between Superlek and Nabil Anane. If you need clarification, Nabil Anane is the 9-inch height advantage on that one, Rich. I don't know if they knew that, but there we go. Immediately Superlek trying to close that distance, framing out, goes for the headshot early, utilizing the long guard as Nabil throws the switch kick to the body.
You see Superlek here trying to just work, looking, he knows he needs to get to the inside. He's tried to reach the face one time with that overhand. And it's gonna take a setup, it's gonna get, there you go, right there. Good close on the distance. And you can see here this leverage point that Nabil has with the clinch. And Superlek goes immediately to an underclinch just to tie up the action.
Both these gentlemen in a past life were known as Muay Khao, which is a knee fighter style in Thailand. However, they both evolved into Krab Kuong, which means well-rounded in the Thai language. And that's exactly what we expect to see here tonight. A very interesting, well-rounded battle between two of the very best in the bantamweight division. As Nabil enters in, lands a punishing body kick, and inside the clinch they go. Hard clinch from the inside position for Superlek.
You can see before that clinch that Superlek threw that overhand right there and how much he got his head offline to do that. It was almost reminiscent of the way he threw that elbow on Jonathan Haggerty. That little jab came into Superlek's face, kind of disrupted him a little bit there. I don't think he was expecting it to be quite that long.
Nabil is also a switch hitter. He will change stances, keep his opponents guessing as he tries to close that distance. Superlek is throwing that right hand like he's trying to launch a baseball into the upper deck at the Saitama Super Arena. Pay close attention to that right hand, ladies and gentlemen. Good guard from the forward pressure of Nabil Anane.
Watch the big steps that Superlek has to make here, in and out. There's a lot of real estate in legs and hands to outrun there. Superlek's...
Oh, big knee to the body from Nabil Anane. Superlek is rocking. Superlek looks rocking. Nabil Anane goes to the head kick. A knockdown. Is it a knockdown? Olivier Coste initiates the count. Superlek looks shocked.
Actually underestimating Nabil. Right here, he had the clinch. The knee comes in. Superlek is on unsteady legs prior to that. That kick actually came. I don't know, he might be able to make an argument that he really was just kind of falling off the ropes because that kick didn't land flush. And he's not on steady legs here.
Superlek ties up Nabil. Could Nabil Anane shock the world again? The 10-second clapper is sounding. Can Superlek be saved by the bell as Nabil Anane goes to the body shot? Superlek is hurt as the head kick comes in. The pain is coming.
Nonetheless, there was a shot prior to that had Superlek on unsteady legs. You can see that this combination is coming in, and this is just Superlek in survival mode towards the end of the round right here, where
he's never even been knocked down. And Nabil Anane just knocked down Superlek as Superlek lands a big right hand. Nabil Anane senses history could be made right now at the Saitama Super Arena as he shifts gears and starts to put it on Superlek.
As this round and fight is progressing, Nabil Anane is having less and less respect for Superlek's power. I think Superlek's going to go home tonight and start asking himself about his prep, his weight cut, whether he underestimated Nabil, because he said himself he didn't even expect Nabil to beat Nico Carrillo at his last match.
Big step-in knee from Nabil. Those knees are generated with so much power. Nabil is a different level, ladies and gentlemen. He has leveled up, but this is still Superlek we are talking about as he ties up the body and spins him around.
Watch the footwork of Superlek. Watch the big, wide, like foot motions that he has to make to evade, to run far enough to evade a punch or a kick, or to even close the distance. They're big motions, and Nabil Anane sees them coming from a mile away. And this is a problem that any fighter that faces Nabil Anane in this weight class is going to run into, because 6'4" as a bantamweight, this is just unheard of.
That right hand comes off like an absolute hammer as it backs up Superlek, who is bloody and battered after a first round knockdown. Tries to come in, runs into an elbow as he initiates the body lock. Referee Olivier Cost separates. Superlek is bleeding from his right eye.
When you watch Superlek throw a punch, and when he misses, he doesn't just miss by inches, he misses by a foot.
That one connected.
He's so tall that Superlek keeps catching him either in the shoulder or the lat. He's gonna have to feint that right.
Oh, head kick. Superlek's wobbled, shoots in, gets the body lock, saves himself from any unnecessary damage. 18 seconds to go in the second. Oh, body shot. You can hear that ricochet around the Saitama Super Arena.
Yeah, Nabil Anane's landed several of those coming right into the body, that liver side.
We're looking at two of the very best bantamweights in the Muay Thai division.
Superlek's going to need to start feinting that overhand right and come with something else. You see the big windup for it. Watch. He's kind of trying to check the arm with the right hand and then come over top with it at the same time. And the motion is just too big. He's too far away, and Nabil Anane's able to read it.
Big knee to the body as Superlek circles off. Superlek trying to go after the legs. Nabil throws up the head kick just to check the defense of Superlek as he lands a big knee inside the clinch.
That was two more right hands thrown by Superlek, and neither one of them came close to landing. He's just got to go to a different tool now.
Superlek looking for the inside leg kick. Nabil Anane frames off, lands with the right knee, and then follows it up with the right hand. Superlek inches forward. Nabil grabs onto both of his hands, showcasing this newfound man strength that he's developed over these last 6 wins since the first time that they met.
Very smart tactic by Nabil. He's so far away, Superlek can't even come close to hitting him, and he's tying up the hands and then throwing the leg kick. Superlek's just at such a distance that he really can't even counter with kicks of his own. The kicking machine has been negated.
Beautiful body kick. You can see those size 15 feet imprinted onto the left lat of Superlek. Knee to the leg from Superlek as Olivier Cost forces him back to center ring. Nabil measures twice, cuts once, pumping out the jab. Looks up at the clock, realizes he only has 60 seconds to go to do the unthinkable, and that is to stop Superlek. Can Superlek come back with 1 minute to go in the third and final round? Superlek stumbles back. I think the wind from that kick, Rich, took Superlek down.
Superlek needs a knockout at this point in time. He's in my scorecard down 2 rounds to nothing. So he's going to have to actually put Nabil down in order to win this match. And Nabil's still been in control this entire round. So I don't even think knocking him down, giving him the 10-8 will be enough to score the victory. He's actually going to have to knock him out.
Oh, no.
Let's go.
Choke.
Oh, big knee to the body. Sends Superlek crashing to the canvas.
Superlek stepped in on that one. It took his balance out from underneath him. That was not a knockdown.
Superlek looks confused, beaten and battered at the end of the third round.
In favor of your winner by unanimous decision, Nabil!
Gentlemen, World Championship fight. I expect you guys to keep it clean, obey my commands at all times. Listen to me. Stop when I say stop. Touch gloves if you want, and back up.
Referee in charge is Justin Brown. Our main event here in Denver for the bantamweight Muay Thai World Championship. Jonathan Haggerty defends his crown against the kicking machine Superlek, who's the one flyweight kickboxing world champion. The two met over 6 years ago. Will it be repeat for Superlek, or will it be redemption for Haggerty? We are underway.
Ooh, nice check from Superlek. Haggerty already getting their work, going that jab and trying to establish that, like you were saying, Rich, that pace.
Watch that lead leg of Haggerty. It dictates a lot of his offense. Feints with the push kick. Oh, circling around. Vicious hand combinations. Haggerty's on the hunt.
Haggerty going right after Superlek. We're also joined alongside by the greatest of all time, Demetrious Mighty Mouse Johnson, calling our main event with us.
Haggerty's doing a good job of managing distance there. You see Superlek coming in heavy with that.
Oh my goodness! See, that's one thing that gets Haggerty in trouble. He always puts himself in the fire, and Superlek timed it very perfectly, and it looks like he's not going to be able to answer that bell.
It's over!
It's over!
Superlek is the shoe sport world champion as he knocks out Jonathan Haggerty here in Denver. Unbelievable!
He just came in so heavy that he actually did half of the work for Superlek.
Yep.
He ran right into that elbow, and Superlek obviously was coming forward on it as well.
After 49 seconds in the very first round, for your winner by way of knockout and new undisputed bantamweight, Muay Thai and flyweight kickboxing champion of the world.
The former world champion, the General, makes his way to the One Super Series ring to reclaim his crown. Nationally admired in Thailand, but also feared amongst opponents, Rodtang Jitmuangnon. 64% of fans are tipping a win for Rodtang Jitmuangnon. Michael Chavello, Mitch Chilson with you. Rodtang opens up with the leg kicks. High kick there from Haggerty. Checks the low kick. Both men trading legs early. Nice jab from Haggerty. There's the front kick is renowned for. Rear leg roundhouse kick. Rodtang took a while to open up last time. Not until the third did he really get going.
Let's go.
Will he start more explosively tonight? He said he would. He said he'd go in early against Haggerty. Haggerty told us, I'm playing to Rodtang's ego. Says Rodtang has a massive ego. Rodtang will want to play to the crowd, and that will open him up. Rodtang looks for the inside and outside thighs. Haggerty left roundhouse kick. Rodtang goes to the liver. A taste of the power rolling in these 4-ounce gloves. There is no room for error. Good right hand there from Haggerty. There's the front kick to the face, and Haggerty's high. The body shot hurt him the first round. It's the aggressive step from Rodtang. The body shot hurts Haggerty. And the tank comes to forward. Can Haggerty survive? 1 minute 45 remaining. Rodtang goes straight back to the liver. It's a soft spot. The body of Haggerty. The liver punches to the right side of the carcass. There he goes again. Haggerty against the ropes is in trouble. And Rodtang cool and collected. Throws the elbow to the orbital.
Haggerty's got to move. He cannot stand in front of Rodtang like this. He's got to get on that bicycle and start circling now. If his body is damaged, he's got to move. Utilize that push kick, keep that distance. Do not stand in punching range with Iron Man.
Outside leg kick from Rodtang. He's hurt the body of Haggerty. The liver shot dropping the man from the UK. They tie up now. Looks for a dump, does Haggerty. Counter Bexing. Throws the knee to the waist of Rodtang. And referee to the 6 Rexer. What a start though from Rodtang, the champion. Good jab there from Haggerty. Rodtang goes back to the liver. He may be telegraphing it. Goes upstairs with a hook of the lead hand. Good right hand down the center corridor. Outside thigh kick. Another digging liver shot like he's digging for oil. It's all about the liver. It's all about the body work. Throws the left hand. Overhand elbow from Haggerty trying to lock the ear up. Van Gogh style. Body shot from Rodtang. Into the first round we go to the towels. Back edging his way forward, trying to get inside the phone booth. To land the liver shot again. Haggerty back to it. Orthodox stance. Rodtang goes to the liver. goes after your head. Switching stances here, Haggerty.
He's got to stay mobile. He has to keep that push kick coming, utilize those kicks, keep him at distance. Do not let him get close like this.
When Rodtang gets close, Haggerty's got to throw the elbow. He's got to hope to open up Rodtang. That was part of the game plan. Let Rodtang come to him, slice and dice and fillet with the elbow. Rodtang continually coming forward. So calm, so composed. Chin tuck, looking through his brow. Goes the liver again. He knows that's the sweet spot. It's like a target painted on the right side of the body of Jonathan Haggerty. Switching starts again. Haggerty from southpaw to orthodox. Orthodox is his preferred stance. Body shot from Rodtang. Haggerty against the ropes, gets off there, drifts back to centre ring. Looks for the inside leg. Want to see the overhand elbows coming to play here from Haggerty. Only a spinning back elbow off the right arm. He goes for a liver shot of his own. There's a front kick to the guts.
Everybody's got to be careful when Rodtang catches those kicks. You can see how Rodtang's throwing the legs aside, and then he starts digging for those body shots.
Coming in with the elbows again on that occasion, though I feel the left side of the head of Rodtang was exposed. Southpaw stance, back leg kick, gets out of the way of the right hand counter. Rodtang comes forward, goes for the liver again. I've lost count of how many body shots to the liver Rodtang has thrown inside of 2 rounds.
And Michael, if Haggerty tries to go in for those elbows, he's going to close that distance and enter Rodtang's punching range. I think he wants to keep that distance, to keep that space. That's why he's not coming into those elbows like Rodtang.
Haggerty needs to get to that team kick. Needs those elbows. Hooking punches from Rodtang. Haggerty calls him forward. That's usually what Rodtang does to opponents. Is he going to try and open up the ego now of Rodtang? We haven't seen Rodtang slap his face or pound his chest or play to the audience yet. It's been a much more tame Rodtang. It's been a very aggressive Rodtang.
This is where Haggerty's got to be careful. He can't engage in these types of exchanges with Rodtang, where he gets pushing backwards, because that's how he lost his footing, got knocked down in the 4th round last time. He has to keep his footwork going, utilize those shots. There's that downward elbow that you were calling for, Michael.
Going for the collarbone tracker. There's a little shot from Rodtang. Haggerty having worked with Elias Delopsis. Haggerty on the outside. Rodtang about to up the aggressor meter, it looks like. Good right hand there, jaw rattler from Haggerty. Another one there from the bridge. Rodtang backs him off, body shot, belly button through the back, liver shot, down again. It's deafening in here. The second time Haggerty's been dropped for the liver shot, and he's also cut. Dropped it. He gets put on his backside. Here comes Rodtang, here comes the power, put to the body again. Referee calls time, is it a mouth guard dislodged? It is.
He's got to be careful at this point. He's getting sucked into that exchange with Rodtang. He's got to move. Get on that bicycle. Do not play with this dangerous game with Rodtang.
Rodtang going for the finish, backs off Haggerty again. They are two 22-year-olds, and now you see Rodtang's ego coming into play. The beating in the chest, the slapping in the face, that's what Haggerty wanted. That's the Rodtang Haggerty said he prepared for. Now let's see if he finds an opening. A jumping knee doesn't get through. Here comes Rodtang. The power, the power, the power, the power, the punishment. Haggerty down for a second time in the round. If they go down once more this round, it's over.
Let's go.
If he goes down once more, it's over in this round. Here comes Rodtang. Rodtang, 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 Rodtang. Third knockdown in the round, all over. Have a look at the onslaught. 4-ounce gloves. One of the hardest hitters in the combat world.
After 2 minutes and 39 seconds in the 3rd round, for your winner, by way of technical knockout, and still one flyweight Muay Thai world champion, Rodtang Jitmuangnon.
in charge, Olivier Coste, our main event. Sold-out crowd here at Impact Arena in Bangkok for the one featherweight Muay Thai World Championship. Will it be repeat for that man, Tawanchai, or will it be revenge for Smokin Joe Nattawut, the number 3 ranked contender? One has the greatest roster of world champion strikers, and we are underway.
Five rounds, 4-ounce gloves, all 8 limbs are in play. This is a classic battle of the power puncher that is Joe Nattawut against that Muay Famur, that technical style of Tawanchai.
You can see that Nattawut doesn't have heat on those kicks, neither does Tawanchai. They're starting off very conservatively here, like a typical Muay Thai match, just feeling each other out. They got 4-ounce gloves on top of the fact they got 2 more rounds to play than they did last time.
Their first matchup in October, a riveting affair with Tawanchai getting the victory. Joe Nattawut realizes the opportunity that he has in front of him here tonight at 167.
I asked Joe, I was like, what did you read from Tawanchai? What was the biggest takeaway that you took away from that first time you guys fought? And he says that it's his timing. He has exceptional timing and setup. Nice entry into a low kick, but read by Tawanchai. He says his push kicks are spectacular in that left hand as he digs to the body and then fires off that straight left cross without even setting that leg down. That was one of the big weapons that he was able to score points with in the first fight. And there's the elbow. That's the difference maker for this one. Joe has to be careful entering that pocket and running into some of those elbows.
Yeah, Joe's a bit more static in this match than he was in the last one. He's cut over the eye there. That Tawanchai, I'm assuming, caught him with that elbow. He needs to get on his bike a little bit more here and get moving. I'm hoping this is just a soft opening from him and he plans on hitting another gear.
Tawanchai very cerebral in his approach as we are nearing the 1-minute mark in the first round. This one's scheduled for 5.
In the interviews this week, that Tawanchai was the most tight-lipped we've ever heard from him. Like, he gave us nothing. He said, you guys have to show up. Nice shot right underneath the arm there. You can already see the right side of Joe's body getting reddened by that left leg. Serious power comes out of that left leg.
I'll tell you, Tawanchai threw a combination there. Joe did a good job of returning on that, and Tawanchai did a good job of returning immediately off of Joe's counter.
Another left body kick by the champion Tawanchai. But Tawanchai has to be cognizant of the power that Nattawut possesses. 3 of Nattawut's last 5 wins have come by knockout.
There's one of the feints we're talking about, Rich, with that push kick. Feinted it to set up that left leg. Joe's doing a good job of moving to the weaker side, but it's a different game with these small gloves. It's just a whole different danger. Kru Wang out of PK Sanchai is just a genius out there. He's been working with Tawanchai since he was a kid. Tawanchai takes the inside leg kick and immediately retaliates. That's what we saw a lot in the first match, was that retaliation. See, Joe took that one and didn't come back. That time he came back, he needs to answer. Every single time Tawanchai hits him, he has to come back. That's what he did so well in the first fight.
Yeah, but what cost him in that first fight, even though he was coming back every time they exchanged, Tawanchai was hitting with more power every time. And you can see when Tawanchai's kicks are landing, they're moving Joe.
Came forward, and he just ate a counter left from the champion in Tawanchai.
Yeah, it was a good catch and fire. Just the Hall of Famer, just a living contradiction of what I said.
Well, for Tawanchai, it was clear when we were asking him about what he planned to do against Nattawut. As you pointed out, Mitch, he said, look, you have to watch the action at 167. He did not want to give us anything whatsoever. He played everything very close to the vest.
Takes these matchups incredibly serious, but with so many, over 160 fights to his credit. That was a good job of avoiding the kick right there. Joe saw the hands coming, he read the feint, leaned back, out of the way. Now Joe's trying to that kick punch that Tawanchai was able to land in the first.
Tawanchai has 132 victories in his career.
Good head movement too. for Tawanchai to see the right hand coming, pull his way, catch the kick, took a little bit of power off it, and then fired off the left hand or the right hand.
Got a warning from Olivier on that kick catch because it's a little bit too long.
We are nearing the end of round 2. So far, Nattawut hasn't been able to land anything significant. There's a right hand over the top.
This is what Joe needs to do. He needs to be on the inside. To the body. Joe's not able to retaliate because it moved him several feet out of position again.
Well, it is evident the power. There's a big right hand by Nattawut, followed by a head kick. Now Nattawut coming forward.
Look at Joe coming forward, put the jab out there, boom.
And go watch their last fight, and you watch Joe just walk forward through these kicks. And Tawanchai had trouble adjusting to that because Joe was not allowing him to hit that push kick, maintain that distance. He just kept coming forward. And Tawanchai doesn't like this pressure. He doesn't like the pressure.
Nattawut coming forward. He's having his best round so far of the fight. A left followed by a right. Here comes Nattawut, backing up Tawanchai, the champion.
That punch that caught Tawanchai, I didn't like it. He's not the same.
He's a bit reluctant to throw and isn't unloading with as much volume, Rich.
No, and Joe needs he needs to take advantage of this and keep that pressure on.
The action intensifying.
If that did hurt Tawanchai, Joe's giving him a chance to recover here.
Nice jab landed by Joe. Continues to stay on the gas. Keeping the forward pressure coming.
Body kick there by Tawanchai, answering back is Nattawut.
And then he goes again to the legs. Good eyes, lean back, come back with the inside leg kick, goes to the outside. Tawanchai's got a little bit of swelling under that left eye too.
Yeah, I think he's having trouble seeing out of that eye.
They're in the clinch now. Under 40 seconds remaining in the 3rd round. There is swelling, as you mentioned, Mitch, underneath the left eye of the champion, Tawanchai. The corner of Nattawut urging him to be super aggressive here towards the tail end of the 3rd round.
Joe's also got a good read on that kick, right? Now he's pulling back. And Tawanchai's gonna have to mix up that left kick. He's gonna have to start going to the legs, going to the body, because Joe's reading the head kick.
Look at this action between these two.
This is a much different Tawanchai towards the end of that round.
4th round here. Rich, what do you have? 2-1?
Yeah, I think so. 2-1 Tawanchai the first 2 rounds. Give Nattawut the 3rd round. This is something that we rarely see from Tawanchai, getting into these dogfights this way because he's so pinpoint accurate with stuff. It's rare that you just see him in these brutal exchanges.
Nice body shot landed by Joe as Tawanchai bites on the feint. Joe landing with the leg kick. Good backward striking coming from Joe on the back foot as Tawanchai presses him back. Good job to the left. Tawanchai says, I can do that kick punch too. Doubles up on the right hand.
I think Tawanchai realizes he has to press the action, and Nattawut realizes he's got to go more to being a counter-striker.
This is crazy. It's the exact opposite of the last fight because Joe was coming forward on every exchange, and when he's coming forward like that, that's where he has his best results.
That was beautiful. 2-punch combination to the head kick.
And then get out.
Yep.
Under 30 seconds remaining in this 4th round.
Joe going to the body kick. That body kick's doing good work, and he sweeps out the leg as Tawanchai was coming forward. Joe's eyes are locked in on the target.
I think Joe's confidence is growing as this fight goes on.
Oh, nice counter right hand.
And here tonight at this sellout Impact Arena in Bangkok. Big left to begin the 5th round for Tawanchai.
Good left kicks landed by Tawanchai to the body of Joe as Joe tries to take out the lead leg with the push kicks.
Tawanchai being aggressive. Oh, there's a left. That snap back the head of Nattawut.
Great job of creating the angle, following Joe as he turned the corner. Oh, nice knee to the body, though, landed by Joe as well.
A right to the body as well by the challenger.
Yeah, Joe just had about 5 unanswered strikes there. Tawanchai just did not come back with anything. Angled off there, Tawanchai missed the kick.
Good job circling away from Smokin' Joe. Tawanchai continues to press. Misses with the right hand there, does Joe as Tawanchai digs to the body again. Tawanchai gets caught upstairs. Might have been on the hand, though.
He got caught upstairs, but he returned with a two-piece of his own.
Now Tawanchai trying to use some elbows. They're in the clinch now. Knees by Nattawut.
Nice elbow. Nice elbow landed by Tawanchai after the break. Or could have caused the break, the separation.
Midway point of the 5th and final round.
Going to the body is Joe with the leg. The push kicks continue on that lead leg.
Joe's doing a good job of mixing things in this round, keeping Tawanchai guessing. Good catch off the leg, come back with the counter there. He's doing a good job of kicking himself.
Okay, now,
Tawanchai continue to press forward. Nattawut looking for a big shot. They won Featherweight Muay Thai World Championship, hangs in the balance. Under a minute remaining.
I've seen a game change, the difference in the game of Tawanchai right now. He's not throwing as many left kicks. Came in on the inside, he's looking to close that distance and throw those elbows like he did in that last exchange.
Could be Joe's movement, the way that he's always stepping to the weak side, kind of shutting down that left leg. And it's kind of opening up the right hook for Tawanchai. Can he find it, though, as he goes to a big left kick yet again? But Joe does good work to that leg, continuing to beat up that lead leg of Tawanchai. 30 seconds to go in the final round.
Oh, big right hand by Nattawut. Coming back is Tawanchai.
I still think this is anybody's fight.
Yeah, so close.
These final moments could make the difference. Tawanchai and Joe Nattawut going at it for the One Featherweight Muay Thai World Championship. What a battle! This capacity crowd in Impact Arena have witnessed a tremendous confrontation between Tawanchai and Smokin' Joe Nattawut.
And the fans in here are happy.
The winner of this contest, by way of majority decision, and still undisputed one.
All right, gentlemen, we've been over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. You gotta keep this clean. Touch gloves. Let's do it.
Final instructions, Herb Dean. A sellout crowd here in Denver. The trilogy fight. Adriano Moraes beat DJ in 2021. DJ returned the favor last year. The bell and round 1 of this world title main event.
This is what we saw in the first 2 matches. Adriano Moraes, very elusive, on the back foot. DJ stalking him, looking for his opening, switching stances and moving forward.
DJ creates the action. His question was, how much will Moraes try to run?
DJ's doing a good job of coming in and out on this, especially with the stand switches. He's switching at the right time. This is really giving Adriano a different look and something to think about.
As the Mighty Mouse chants ring out here at the First Bank Center, DJ said to us he needs to break the ice. He needs to find a way to get a hold of Adriano, whether that's with the hands or that's with the leg kicks. He says he needs to find a way to break that ice and find a way to get to him.
Body kick Moraes, 1 minute in. 5 5-minute rounds for the world title. Again, the bout judged as a whole. Chance of USA here in Denver at the First Bank Center.
This is still just a filling out process between these 2 guys. One of them just looking for the other to make a really big mistake here, but
it's like round 7, Rich.
Yeah.
Nice right hand landed by DJ, and they still have to feel each other out because they're so world class in their skill sets that they can still bring so many different skills to the table, even though we've been there 7 rounds with each other. He's been working a lot on strength and conditioning to try to increase his power output.
like the look that DJ has given Adriano here with all this footwork coming in and out. Adriano seemed like he was in the first match and even at the beginning of the second match controlling and dictating the range, and here it looks like DJ is the one that's dictating the range. He's not making any big commitments coming to the inside until there, but ultimately he's the one that's dictating the range of this fight so far.
First clinch initiated by DJ. Adriano Moraes has 2 underhooks, so it's going to be easy for him to defend, possibly a level change if DJ wants to drop down and start attacking the legs. There's a nice knee to the body landed by Adriano as he strips the grip away from DJ to stay nice and tight. Oh, nice knee landed by DJ to the midsection of Adriano.
Trading knees in the clinch. 90 seconds in round 1. Flyweight world title on the line.
I like the way Adriano utilizes the hand manipulation to create openings for those knees, Rich.
Yeah, he's using that elbow on the inside to open up DJ's guard and land that knee. But DJ's the one that initiated this clinch, so I would be looking for him to do something with it.
Herb Dean wants action here. Under a minute in the first. DJ throwing knees with his back against the fence.
Adriano looks to be the taller, stronger fighter here, pressing DJ up against the fence, not allowing him really to go anywhere. DJ needs to move here. The 10-second clapper goes, and here in the first 5 minutes.
Leg kick from Moraes at another with the left.
Round 1 looking very similar to the first 3 rounds of their second match, Rich. They're having DJ create the offense, but then cutting an angle to avoid whatever's coming back at him and then fire him back. Good advice from James Franklin in the corner. Nice right hand.
Big right, and then a kick from Moraes.
Talk about those angles. Those are the angles that James Franklin in the corner was talking about that he needed to do to avoid right hands like that landing.
Nice right from Moraes.
Adriano's not really throwing a lot of straight weapons. He's throwing big, wide, looping shots, hoping to catch DJ. Especially as he's moving into these cutting these angles, if he throws these wide angle shots, he might run DJ into one of these big punches.
You know, when you look at DJ's movement and his head movement and the way he did it, you see him right there, like how he brought his head offline. I wouldn't score really in a striking superiority category at this point in time. It's kind of back and forth. They're trading shots here and there. I'm sure if I was actually tallying it up, maybe somebody might be ahead on that, but I would say this is mostly at this point in time scored on aggression primarily. I like this elbow strike that DJ's trying to land. Probably wouldn't have been my strategy considering that Adriano has a 5-inch height advantage over him.
5 inches.
But it's been effective so far, somewhat.
Yeah, here inside the clinch, the reach it's lessened. Oh, big takedown.
DJ gets the first takedown of the affair.
And so back to the comment I made before, DJ came right off that fence, slid around, went underneath, and earned that takedown.
The most significant point of that round was this, that beautiful drop, level change.
A shoulder from DJ. Final 30 seconds, Herb Dean wants some work. A knee from DJ, and they separate back to the center.
I like the way DJ just walks forward right there, going straight into Adriano's space, not allowing him to even step back, take a breath here. He's forcing the action on this.
10 seconds in round 2. Low kick from DJ to close the round. 2 in the books here in Denver. Separate once again.
DJ blitzing forward with the left hand.
He's just not giving Adriano that break, whether it's a physical break to take a breath or two or the mental break to just reset his mind and re-game plan as he starts to back up. Because when they're disengaging from the clinch right now, nearly every time, Adriano Moraes is the one who's disengaging backwards.
But that's how DJ's always fought. He always stays in your face, keep making you work, not giving you that chance to breathe and recover. You always have to be thinking. It's very difficult to deal with. Nice knee to the body landed by Adriano as DJ turns him around. Good Good reversal of position there from Adriano. You see just how powerful Adriano is as he lands a elbow off the break.
This is what I was saying in the second round. When you break away like that, you see after that combination he threw right there, he kind of came up, took that big gasp for air. His hands were a little bit low. That's usually a sign of fatigue. And when they're breaking away from these clinches, Adriano is the one that's stepping back, and Demetrious is, I don't know who he's talking to cage side, but he's not his corner. He's just having conversations.
I think he looked over at Chachery and Matt Hume as he was dropping some hammer fists.
Oh, nice elbow to the face from DJ. Moraes ate that one.
See, at this point, Adriano Moraes, he has that reach advantage that we talked about, but DJ's just walking right into this. He's not respecting any of the strikes that Adriano really has. He's putting himself right in the danger zone
of Adriano, which is going to drain that gas tank a little bit faster, Rich.
Yeah, he is. When DJ's on the fence, Adriano is kneeing, but I don't think a lot of these knees are doing damage to him.
They separate again. 10 seconds, round 3 here.
That was a nice straight left landed by DJ before the clinch
and a big knee. DJ, good flurry to close the round.
James Franklin giving him that advice, saying keep chopping at the body, you're wearing him down. And we've seen that Moraes is kind of, like, we're reading the same thing here in the booth. Moraes is looking a little less and less fresh every round, and DJ's coming out just as surprised he was in the first.
Opening minute, 4th round.
Adriano's being a little bit more aggressive here at the start of the 4th. Trying to put pressure on DJ. I like this change of strategy. Adriano's got to take more risk. He's got to do more. I think he's might be behind in the judges' scorecards. So he's got to put some pressure on there and take some risks.
Yeah, I would agree. He's more than likely behind on the judges' scorecards. But this is the 4th round. We got 4 minutes left in this one. A 5th round. As long as he starts doing some work here, it's not gotten so far away from him. It's not a winnable fight for Moraes.
Nice left there from DJ on the way in. Moraes with a jab and a right. Knees and a clench from DJ, and then a quick left. A short left from Demetrious Johnson.
That was actually like a slap hook from the clinch. That was real nice.
He's had a couple of slaps on the attack DJ has in this fight.
Well, you know, Mitch talked about DJ pulling out all the tools.
Here getting deep in the 4th round. Nice short elbow and a short knee and a flying knee from DJ. What a flurry there from Mighty Mouse.
That was nice. Another
nice elbow.
Those short elbows have been really good here as the fight gets later for DJ. Another knee from DJ. He's done some nice work in tight in this fight. 30 seconds, round 4. Another short knee from DJ. 5 minutes to go here in Denver in front of this sellout crowd. 1 championship in the United States for the first time ever, and a couple of nice shots to open for DJ.
You know, at the opening of this 5th round right now, in my opinion, Adriano is behind on the cards. DJ is the one that's controlling, you know, the center circle. He's being more aggressive with the footwork coming forward. He's, especially in the later rounds, been able to turn and do more of the damage against the fence with the knees, the elbows to the body. He caught a knee there to the chin as he was coming in. Just glanced him, though, but like you said, Mitch, with that clinch work, he's looking to disrupt the balance, land knees on the breakaways, land elbows on the breakaways right there. He's walking backwards, and he basically set Moraes up for that elbow. There's less than 2 to go here, and Adriano, I've said this many times in matches before, this is that time where you should feel that sense of urgency. Grabbing a hold of DJ like that is not going to get it done. He needs to let these hands and kicks fly. Something's got to land, go for broke, even if it costs you.
Back to the center of the circle, a jumping knee from Moraes didn't land. Back into the clinch they go. Johnson again trying to take the fight to Moraes with 80 seconds remaining. The short knee that landed to the body of Moraes.
These guys are so well matched and they know each other so very well. It's so hard to really work ahead because you know your opponent so well and they're so talented.
They've spent more time in the circle than you spent with your fiance at the time.
And still undisputed lightweight champion of the world, Demetrious Johnson. โอ้นักชกกันให้เต็มที่นะมีน้ำใจนักกีฬานะล้มไม่ตามฟาวแล้วเราหน้าแผลเขาเลย
Referee Mr. On2 Guardian in the ring for this main event. Where only the best of the best in the world are invited to one championship. Nahyan Mohammed gets a chance at redemption against Anane.
Expect things to start fast here. The low kick from Adam, moving in on that left hook. Nahyan Mohammed in the back, along the ropes now. Both of these fighters, very similar styles, so explosive. There we see the high-flying tactics from Adam. He loves to leap into knees and front kicks. Nahyan saying that he wants to work the body, wants to test his opponent's durability early in this fight.
Adam leaps in, so explosive, closes the distance in the blink of an eye, mixing up all his strikes, so unpredictable. But Mohammed is durable and hungry.
Yeah, Nahyan definitely rocking the more traditional style, trying to push forward, trying to close that distance. You said that Adam is just so explosive. Nahyan trying to get in there with some dirty box. The man needs some flush knees right now to the midsection of Nahyan.
The clinch work here from Adam, very impressive. Throwing great knees, already putting some redness on the midsection of Nahyan. Switching to those elbows, looking to gain control around the neck there. The referee's going to separate them. Adam spending a lot of energy, though, leaping into these strikes. He needs to be careful.
Nahyan using his guard well in the face of an onslaught of strikes from Adam. But this young man has grit. We saw it last time. You cannot count him out. He'll bite down on the mouth guard and loves to get in there and make it a war. And that's exactly what's starting to happen.
Big shot from Nahyan. As Adam takes the count. Nahyan now smells blood. He's going to go for the finish. He senses that it's near. Adam doing his best to fight back.
Massive opportunity for Nahyan right here, letting his hands go. Barrages of punches Adam off the back foot, trying to find a high kick. Stuck in the corner, though, in a bad way. It was a beautiful three-piece that put him down initially from Nahyan. Jab, cross jab, and he's looking to follow up again with the left hook in the corner. Right in the pain, the punches are flying.
Oh, what an onslaught. Absolute madness here. These are the kind of historic fights that we thrive for here on One Friday Fights. Nahyan Mohammed pushing the pace. Just all out, man. Oh, big shot on the inside from Nahyan. Oh, Adam is cut right now, and he is in survival mode.
We have a blueprint for this. We saw something similar in the first fight. Wow, massive elbow slicing right down the middle from both fighters. But we saw in the first fight at the end of the second round when Nahyan was unloading on Adam and he had him hurt. Adam was able to come back in that third round to rally back and really unload and unleash. Let's see if he can do it here.
He is built different, guys. He's taken so many hard shots. Looked like he was about to go out leaking here, but continuing to stand and trade and get back his momentum and start to pour it on to the aggressive Nahyan Mohammed. He's a cyborg in there right now.
Oh, the crowd are going absolutely nuts right now as Nahyan is pushing for that finish, showing everything that he's got. Adam. Oh, Brian, what does Nahyan need to do to put Adam away?
That's a good question. Nahyan doing a great job in the clinch.